Yes, I don't for money now kwaba era over platform we so host na naje and I want me abo nimpu. I don't since I'm going to say I kete anka Nigerian politician FNC Peter Obi anka onka atiasefo ho biem e de na si ye de nsem ni nyina e bro na ye ka say ni atu ani atrem e wo che say asanwase a MP wo ho e che say Muntaka a wo san interior minister na arofo dwumadi a papa e die abuse of power ni odisi si ahiafo ho e na ye ba beto aso na ye ntie ne ekoso
story a eba eye abuabo ene se talk of eye power abuse Muntaka Mubarak wakwa maame bi asase ye freba bi boban ensase ho dispute abane se Muntaka Mubarak eyi abrewa bi eji omoje ensase two communities Zongo brothers bi ene wo mo maame ni ade omoje eye asase so omudi besi eye school Ibadar eye Raman SHS. Now, Sheikh Tofik Memorial Health Center, ni nyina omoje so omudi besi. Muntaka before so mbelu 2016. Ana Muntaka waka che omso opeso oje asase no. Na wodi ye vocational school Emma girls, Emma maamefo ne peneso. Na wo mu lusu ye no wo mu koye a wo mu baaye. Muntaka enya hwe. Maame no ene emrewafo ne wo mu nsase ye ho no. Benya ne ntie se Muntaka asa de takashi bi ko ho se woje asase na adan ya wo so obeso odi si bibi ma de ben na fa hekusi. Muntaka de ka kire on se opese aban agi asase firi obi ho na odi si bibi a ye wo mra ebo compulsory acquisition ho ban. Wontimi fa takashi enkwa nkoka se mepese me expand de ben na meji obi asase free of charge wa abra on compensate no if is a Ghana mra no Lands Act no Act 1036 ebo eye compulsory acquisition. It is clearly stated there. It is a no more ebeye bibi na wo ye ni ade enyusu to me Muntaka Mubarak enyusu to me emfanya de opesa ode enyusu takashi mfanya hwe chedi kan yi Muntaka emfa takashi nkonko ye me jensase afri e wa abra emra no ebo compulsory acquisition ho ban wonni so on the principle of fairness. Islam kura ma ho kwan wo Muntaka na Islam ma ho kwan se obeye de wo ye no tiediye kan yi edi maamefo no a yesi Muntaka sisi wo mu wo ya ayi boban aboabo ne potamu no mo wo me number mo mfrɛ me ne nyina ni nkom wo bia mpene mo bia sisi wo bia mpene mo bia sisi wo bia ye de tumi hye mo nsa se mo fa mebɔ manfo no ho ban amfa tumi anhye mo nsa se mo mfa manfo no ni meye fom na mfa hwehwɛ mo. The power belongs to the people. And power resides where men agree for power to reside. Ghana for nyina ne decide say under the universal adult suffrage, you know, wo mo de tumi be hye wo Muntaka ene John Dramani Mahama ne napam fonsa. And it is their power. You cannot turn around and use the same power to intimidate them. You cannot turn around and use the same power to forcibly take over their lands, which belongs to them, without going through the due process. So Muntaka Mubarak, this is not fair, and you cannot do so. We are not in an animal kingdom. We are a nation of laws. And we are going to respect the individual rights. We are going to respect the right of the individuals to own property and their privacy. You cannot use any other means to forcibly take what belongs to others. You have to make sure say wo Muntaka Mubarak obefa mra kwa so. Or see today he Muntaka has apologized to the women. So it means asem no American ye no kore. This level of abuse of power cannot be tolerated in our nation. We don't live in a jungle. We live in a nation of laws. A nation that believes in rule of law. A nation that is governed by constitutional democracy. A nation which the constitution reigns supreme. No other person, no other individual. It's in our Lord Acting can say, no matter how a person is taught, the person must not see beyond the law. That is rule of law for you. So nobody should sit here and believe that obetimia yusu minister yediamano, president yediamano, MPB awodie die sisi manfo no da. Enya no correct. You cannot use intimidation and fear to cower the people into silence. Muntaka Mubarak, Edi yama interior minister ni yese fa be so manfo yen ga se fa kwaje mrewafo ne nsase. And it is high time the people believe that manfo ni to me some farmer wo mo a. Eti the to me sounds as empia. Emfa nwura manfo na oni to me. It is the people who decided that power will reside in your home. Eti ne to me aban. Ye yi say to me ni free wa you bia. Story about and say talk of a power abuse. Muntaka Mubarak. Wakwa je maami bi asase ye freba bi boban.
Yes, adofo so what you say. Na ye to ansebere so e de amamode a ade se amene mo kase. Ai Nigerian politician I fancy Peter Obi. So what you say Peter I fancy Obi. Was the Nigerian politician Peter Obi escaped assassination attempt in Edo State? So what you say? I na osha any. So what you say? Sin ni bini. I say we no etuo to say etuo pan. Ena yetoto ye. So what you say? Etuo pan yetoto ya na enye fadi agro. I uti say na ano se. Ena yedi bi adenji je say. Car glass ni muni ade a. Na enye fadi agro ha ono ana ejina ho timi se enye easy enti na da bia meka se Nigeria fo enye nkrofo asabe wo se ye ne wo moye dai edi agro Nigeria fo enye nkrofo a wo se ye ne wo mudi agro so what you say omo ye nkrofo asabe adwen ye do mu tirim no menye sure say ye wo Nigeria ni bia wo osuro moja what you say omu nsuro moja okaso obedi boni obedi on cheke so what you say and when you are dealing with that people say what you say an Nigeria for no ekade amanka say siamno ka say Peter Obi ankon kanti asefo hu bi denchi ka aye ne ombe ye nyina enye yizo enti Nigeria for no mgugu Ghana ha since Nigeria for so a mo begu Ghana wonim se Ghana kura enye debio Ghana said anye debio so what I say because omo ba na criminals ni bia na eba awudifo ni bia na eba what I say because mo hu se Ghana asmbie no ano hye enti ene Nigeria ni bia no be so relocate eba Ghana no better about the brother na sanka mo ba mpo no mo ba na asmbie man kenye problem